Celebrate. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Gafford the combo inside. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for the Suns, KD and Nurkic are the big men for them. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. And it's Allen in at the small forward. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, BA. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
Oh, power it down, Devin.
Doncic with it. Beal picks him up. Doncic passes to Irving. This one for 3. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Booker surveying the D. From downtown, 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And it's Irving missing.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And Booker with the jam.
We've seen Booker put up crazy numbers. He's got a nose for scoring points.
Well, Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out. And Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
Now here's Irving. Last game, he had 28 points. Gafford finds Washington. Kevin Durant with a rebound. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Phoenix.
There is no limit to where Durant can shoot from, which is what makes him really dangerous when he's got the ball in his hand.
And it's Irving missing. And it's Phoenix's ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Durant against Doncic. Allen outside. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Beal. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
And Booker has got the ball here for Phoenix. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Luka Doncic is in elite company. Coach Jason Kidd said he's in the atmosphere of MJ, LeBron, Kobe, the best to ever do it. He's doing something that Dallas has never seen, breaking all the records that stand up in front of him. He is a winner, and he will win multiple championships when it's all said and done. High praise, Brian.
Absolutely. Thanks, Allie.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
Now here's Booker. He's got 9. Shot clock at 6. And Booker with the jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
An open look for Irving. Durant pulls it in.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Here's Irving. coming off a Suns make. Doncic, a screen on Beal. Irving against Beal. And that one's good. Irving's got 7.
Irving so good and crafty at being able to get things done with a high percentage shot inside.
Outside Booker. And it's off from three-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by Booker. And Gafford with the block. Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. 11 points. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Beal and Allen are out on the wing. KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. And it's Booker in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, Durant with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. And then Beal with the dunk.
You know, guys are a little shaky when they're around Durant because defensively he's got long arms, he's active with his hands, and that's why he comes up with those steals.
Phoenix shooting their first foul shot of the night. Clark, one topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action, so you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion, but I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it. Just a natural-born scorer. Kevin Durant is especially elusive and skilled at converting on the drive.
And here's Doncic outside on target from range. Doncic has gotten his second bucket on the night.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And the basket by Beal.
Yeah, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Pass to Irving. Doncic, a screen on Beal. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Durant with it. Irving picks him up. And another basket for Phoenix.
Durant's pull-up is quick and smooth and virtually unguardable. So agile he is for a 7-footer.
And Dallas hits again from deep.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Outside Booker, the 3-ball. Washington grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Grant.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
What balance from Booker.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Irving, the pass to Gafford. Back to Irving. To the middle. And Doncic with the jam.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
Now here's Booker. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. Up top, Allen. Back to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
4 on the clock. And Gafford with the block. Thompson against Beal. Outside Irving. And here's Doncic outside. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
and the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Durant with a screen on Irving. Here's Booker. Oh, Booker in close.
If there's anything Booker can't do on a basketball court, I want to know all about it, because tonight he's doing it all.
Irving finds Thompson. 1:14 left in the half. Doncic, a screen on Beal. Irving for three. And Dallas hits again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Nurkic, a screen on Irving. Out to Beal. Back to Booker. Three-pointer. And it's Booker again missing.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Out to Thompson. Stolen by Booker. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Now Booker. He's got 15. 15 seconds left to play in the first half. And count it, 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
The easy money there for Booker. Can't let him get this close with the ball.
And here's Doncic. And that one drops. Doncic has got 13 now.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
For three, Allen. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Over at Spectrum Center, the Hornets will face off against the Celtics. That one starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. And let's talk now about the first half in our game. Devin Booker been doing his thing.
He's in the mood offensively, Carl.
And that's it for halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, they've got Dante Exum. Hardy is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Marshall in at the 4 slot.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Greg.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
Three-pointer, O'Neal. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Dallas has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Pass to Marshall. For the lead.
When Ball is guarding you, there's no getting away from him.
Again, the miss by Dallas. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win now mode, Allie. Thank you. Lively with a screen on Plumlee. Here's Exum. Dallas, no good that time either.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Lee. Still without a bucket. From deep. They get it back. Plumlee. And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot. Phoenix shooting their second and third shots at the line here. The first free throw is good. Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Lee. Launches it. Phoenix no good that time either.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hardy, the pass to Exum. Here's Hardy. He's checked by Plumlee. 6 to shoot. For 3, Hardy. Bull grabs the board.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
There's the foul. It's on Darren Lively. That's his first foul. Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Jones with the ball. Pass to Lee. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got 4 rebounds in the game. For the lead. He drops it from range. Marshall's gotten 4 this quarter.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Lee, the pass to O'Neal. Right wing. Jones feels it out. Here's Bull. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
Wow, don't see the quick trigger out of Bull very often, but it was on display there.
There's a screen by Marshall. Hardy, the pass to Marshall. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Marshall's got his second bucket on the night. The Suns trailing. Outside Jones. Pass to Bull. And here's O'Neal. From deep. It's hauled in by Exum. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Marshall. On the take. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Pass to Hardy. Back to Exum. Dinwiddie outside. No good from outside. Gets it off. No good on the shot. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Mavericks on top, up by 4. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
P.J. Washington. Assistant.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Allen and KD are the forwards. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for... Oh, big finish!
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Allen against Thompson. Back to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Oh, Booker with a block. And they recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Look at Booker elevate.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Booker off the bounce. And a missed layup.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Gafford the screen. Irving looking around. Lets it go from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers, and that'll be their second of 4 total games at home.
It's obvious Bill is a bona fide scorer, but he's no ball hog. I mean, he's willing to set other people up, too.
Washington a screen. The 3 is up. And Kyrie Irving with the 3. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Washington passes to Doncic. Washington a screen on Allen. And here's Doncic outside. And Luka cashes in from long distance.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
On the wing, Durant. From outside the arc. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. This guy relishes the moment.
Good on the shot.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Allen, right side. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Oh, man, what vision by Booker. His playmaking is really underrated.
Doncic a screen on Beal. And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 20 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, these hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth, and he gets that one.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Here's Durant. Easy money for KD inside.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Doncic, and the layup is good off the glass. He's got 21.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Booker. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside Irving. Thompson a screen on Beal. Here's Irving. Oh, Beal picks his pocket.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Thompson finds Doncic. On the wing, Irving. A little mid-range shot is up. It's stolen by Nurkic. Allen with it. Irving picks him up. Allen can't get it to go. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the Mavericks.
And so it's Dallas with it. 6-point lead. Doncic, no good.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Durant for 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Team foul.
That's on Derek Lively.
Well, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant. I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
A steady hand at the line in a tough situation narrows it to a one-possession game.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here. 2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And it's Phoenix's ball from deep three-point land. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Irving. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Assisted by P.J. Washington.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. And they... All right, Allie, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it. K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting and the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He is joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And for the Suns, the forwards, Allen and Durant. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. And it's Nurkic in at the center, locking down the middle. Here we are, Greg, in game one of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Edwards, that's good.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
DiVincenzo with the screen on KD. Here's Edwards going inside.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
And the dunk by Booker.
Booker is always on the attack. That's nice.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's DiVincenzo. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
DiVincenzo against Booker. Out to Edwards. DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. And it's good for two. Edwards got 8.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
KD a screen on Edwards. Outside Durant. From the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Randall outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And the shot goes in. He's got 5.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Booker looking around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And that's back-to-back threes. He just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Here is Edwards after the Suns pick up 2. Three-pointer. And it's Durant with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. 26 seconds left here in the first quarter. Minnesota in the lead. Here's McDaniels. Knocks it loose. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Randall. Beyond the arc. Here's Gobert. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great. You can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Allen in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. McDaniels passes to Edwards. And it's Durant with the rebound. Suns trailing and always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark. Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Here's Edwards. That shot off. Good D by Booker. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Phoenix. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Booker inside. Edwards defending. No good from Booker. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. A rebound by Edwards. Timberwolves shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Back to McDaniel. And he banks in the layup. McDaniels got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
And here's Booker from the arc. Booker nails the 3. So confident.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
Gobert the pass to DiVincenzo. To the left wing. Here's Randall. The shot from the low post is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Booker Booker inside. Edwards there. Booker going to work inside.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And with this score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover. Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
And Beal kicks to Booker. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
For Phoenix, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
If Devin Booker's cooking, it's a wrap, folks. This guy makes the game look easy.
Here's Edwards.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Edwards against Booker. Down low. Here's Nurkic. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But with your 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
Here's Edwards. Nice move. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Durant sets a screen for Booker. Good on the three-point shot. Booker's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Pass to Gobert. From outside the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a way to end the half there, guys. Big-time 3 to take the lead at the buzzer.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by a bucket. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
You know, for Phoenix, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, And moving on to the Timberwolves now. They're in the midst of a close game.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent.
And that is it for half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Naz Reid. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Dozier in at the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. The hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run.
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. Outside, Jones. High, arcing shot. Bull finds Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And at 7'2", Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
To the wing right side. Ingles with a screen on Lee. Pass to Ingles. Here's Dozier. 4 on the shot clock. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
It's tipped. Here's Jones. Lays it up off the glass. And now a 5-point Suns lead.
Oh, that's a cagey move right there. Tyus Jones showing no fear.
Reed with a screen for Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves need to get a shot on here. Ingles, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, this is a crafty veteran. Joe Ingles superb at selling that shot fake and getting guys off their feet.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
And the shot goes in. Mike Conley's got his first basket.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Jones against Conley. Pass to Bull. Takes a 3. Ingles with the rebound. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Now here's Reed. Outside Conley. For the tie. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, Mike Conley understands how to draw contact and still try to get a shot opportunity. He'll go to the line for the end one.
Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, some way, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat, and it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
Traps in the tray.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
P.J. Dozier, first personal foul, first team foul.
.106 left to play in the third. And Bull wide open. He shoots. Off target from outside.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
They set the pick. Here's Conley. And the layup is good.
Mike Conley.
And now a 3-point Minnesota lead. Suns have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Jones. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
nice shot by Dozier. Dozier's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And that one, good. Jones has got 7 points for the quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Conley against Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got 9.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Fires away from way outside. It's not going to go for him. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. But Timberwolves. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had.
Let's get a stop. Let's play out of motion.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Up front, Durant plays the 4, with Nurkic at the 5. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. And it's Booker in at point guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Booker against McDaniel. And the foul called on Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Booker. Booker on the move. And the dunk by Booker.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Beal against Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Defended by Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. It's hauled in by the Suns. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. A 3-ball. They get it back. Durant using his length inside. Durant.
Yeah, you call that hitting the glass with a purpose. You love to watch Kevin Durant use his size and length to create opportunity.
Here's DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. Over in the corner, Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And here's Booker. KD, a screen on McDaniel. Booker outside. Driving in. Gobert with the block.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal.
It's on Kevin Durant.
First team foul.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Minnesota.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Nurkic, a screen on McDaniel. No good from Booker.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Edwards against Allen. Edwards, good. Edwards got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Nurkic setting the pick for Durant. Oh, the Suki Smooth 3 from KD.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Gobert, and he pulls in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, there's height and reach to the advantage of Rudy Gobert. Just gets up and over the top of guys.
Booker outside. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, the elite competitor that Devin Booker is. Big moment yet to be had. Yes, it's his time.
Here's Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Gobert with the screen for Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
McDaniels against Booker. Pass to Nurkic. Stolen by McDaniels. On the wing, DiVincenzo. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Suns trail by 9. Gobert with the block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
It's stolen by Gobert. Randall dishes to McDaniels. Back to Randall. 44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Edwards against Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Edwards passes to McDaniels. It's stolen by Allen.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Driving inside. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Misses there. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They came in here and took. Thanks so much, David. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. And for Dallas, Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the 4. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, inside, Gobert can be a true monster, using his size and reach. Very effective.
Offensive board. Gafford. Washington outside. Irving with it. The 3 is up. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Doncic against Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Minnesota with the ball. After the basket by Dallas. Randle, good.
Letting Randle get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Irving for 3. Randle pulls down the board.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
A developing part of McDaniels' game that could elevate him to the next level.
Irving against Randle. Irving, no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
McDaniels can't hit. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas. It's a 3-point game. Last time they met was in Minneapolis, where they beat the Timberwolves.
They really threw their weight around last time. They got to the free throw line a lot, and it helped secure the win.
Well, and coaches will sometimes complain about an inconsistent whistle from the refs, but credit them for the level of aggression to make things happen.
Now here's Edwards, coming off a 37-point game against Dallas.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
DiVincenzo against Doncic. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Irving, a screen on McDaniels. Here's Thompson. Rebound, Minnesota. Well, Coach, Minnesota turning back the clock last year. Most of their lineups had multiple bigs.
Yeah, and we saw how effective it was, especially on defense. Minnesota led the league in defensive rating by a wide margin, and that length was a key factor.
Here's Gafford after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Gafford with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Irving. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Irving's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Has there been a better finisher than Kyrie? I'm not sure I've even seen one. He's just unreal at the rim.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Gobert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
Now here's Irving. Give him 8 points now. Got it.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Edwards, the pass to Randall. Randall, a screen on Doncic. Edwards for three. Drills it from deep. Edwards has got his second basket on the night.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Pass to Irving. Fires from deep. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It's on Dante DiVincenzo. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Edwards for three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the... And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
So for Minnesota right now, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. Now here's Irving, coming off a 28-point game against Houston.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
And Minnesota with possession here after the basket by Dallas. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Klay Thompson picks one up.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
He's perfect from the line this time.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Now here's Irving. 15 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Buries it from 3. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Edwards on target.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Mavericks trail by 6. Doncic, a screen on DiVincenzo. Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 11. And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started. Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
It's obvious he's taken it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Edwards against Doncic. Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring numbers. That's what you ask of your stars.
Washington passes to Gafford. Washington outside. Outside for Irving. And Gobert with a block.
Nice play by Gobert, providing elite rim protection for over a decade.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Here's Edwards. He's got 15. Takes one from 10 feet. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Irving fires from way outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota leading by 7. Outside, DiVincenzo. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Doncic against Edwards. To the inside. It's stolen by Washington. And now the Mavs on the run. The three from Thompson. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
This is Thompson's pure shooting ability in action. He has the shot up in seconds.
Here's McDaniels. No good that time. Nice D from Gafford. DiVincenzo with a steal. Here's the break. And a two-handed jam.
What bounce from McDaniels, just leaping into the air for that dunk.
Thompson with a screen. Irving for three. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far.
I like how he's upped his aggressiveness here, finding ways to get to the line in this second quarter.
Here's Edwards. Ant-Man flying high.
Yeah, doing it with speed and style. Edwards putting on a show at the rim.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And here's Thompson for three. They get the rebound to the left side wing. The three from Washington. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Washington's got his first 3 points of the game.
They don't come much easier than that. Irving always putting the ball right on the money.
With 4 on the clock, and Edwards slams it in.
Defensive foul.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
Yeah, free throws were an issue for him in their last contest. He just couldn't find the mark.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Timberwolves ahead, up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for...
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes from inside. They're going right at the defense. I like...
And changing it. Appreciate you joining us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
They've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Dante Exum is out there with Najee Marshall. Then it's Hardy, and it's Lively in at center. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Left side Reed. And another basket for Minnesota.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
And Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reed is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Excellent attacking. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Excellent passes to Dinwiddie. They set the pick. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Check out Dinwiddie's hops. He certainly caught the defense by surprise there.
Here's Ingles. Soft touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. High post read. Outside, Ingles. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Drops in the 3. And now it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The 3, Conley. Lively grabs a miss. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. The 3 is up. Again, the miss by Dallas. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Alexander Walker, the pass to Ingles. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Dallas has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Marshall with the bucket.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Now here's Conley, guarded closely. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Stan, you coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Fires for 3. Lively grabs a miss.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Outside, Alexander Walker. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Pass to Marshall. There's the 3. They get it back. Back to Dinwiddie. Lively with it. Screen by Lively. To the paint. Second chance shot. The shake. And the layup is good. Lively's gotten his second bucket.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. And there's the screen. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Conley's got his second bucket of the night. And he drives in.
Ooh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And so it's Minnesota leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish. One more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow. A coach's dream.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. And it's at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
Back to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Outside, DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. DiVincenzo with a screen on Washington. For 3, Randle, and the rebound goes to Dallas. And here's Doncic outside. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Minnesota in the lead. Edwards looking for an opening. Wow, what a response from Edwards.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Takes a step back. Got a piece of it. Washington passes to Gafford. Back to Washington. Inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. DiVincenzo pass to Randle. DiVincenzo with a screen on Washington. Randle finds McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Here's DiVincenzo. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Daniel Gafford picks one up. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Minnesota?
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
And it's Washington missing.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up with it.
Lets the 3 fly. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And the shot goes down. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Edwards against Doncic. Pass to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Shoots over Thompson. And it comes off the front of the rim. Washington, a screen on Edwards. Here's Irving. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Edwards, a pass to Randle. Edwards against Washington. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got 29 points.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch.
Irving for 3. Randle pulls down the board. Randle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards with it. Irving picks him up. Irving against Edwards. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 7-point Minnesota lead.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Irving against Edwards. An open look for Irving. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. Irving's got 33 points.
Irving never gives you less than his best. He's working so hard to find those much-needed points.
It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Outside, DiVincenzo. Crafty move. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels, that's good.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Doncic passes to Irving. Beyond the arc. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
And this is his time. Kyrie loves the clutch moments. We've seen him do it.
Daniel Gafford, 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And here's Minnesota now. Outside Edwards. There's 31 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter.
Wow. These are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
Thompson, a screen on Edwards. Irving for three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Down low. Lets it fly. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you
live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Up front, Durant plays the 4, with Nurkic at the 5. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. And it's Allen in at the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Out to Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. Now, we spoke about how his team is prepared to try and defend Bradley Beal tonight. Coach said we want to keep that ball out of his hands as much as possible. Make somebody else be the playmaker and scorer. That's our goal. It's a difficult challenge. We'll see if they're successful. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Here's Durant. A rebound by Washington.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Booker inside, guarded by Doncic.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Here's Irving. And there it is for him. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Doncic against Booker. From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 3. He has 5.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Booker looking around. Top of the key, Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
The assist. Okay, Book, we see the bounce.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The Mavericks leading. Here's Doncic. And good that time.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And as disappointing as the Suns' first-round exit was last year, RJ, this team, I think, still has a window open. How about you?
Yeah, Kevin, I've often said it takes teams a second year. That first year is really the adjustment period for star players. The Suns core group had some growing pains in that first season, but look, this year, I think this is the year we're going to see the best version of the Phoenix Suns.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Kicks it out to Booker. The lane, Yep, it counts.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness. They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Booker outside. KD a screen on Doncic. Outside for Durant. They get the rebound. It's up a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. 30 seconds left in the first. And on the way from Irving for three. And it's KD with the rebound. For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against the Clippers in L.A. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
He's a big man that loves to get physical for his team. Jusuf Nurkic knows his job is to go battle in that paint.
Thompson sets the pick for Irving with the drive. Pass to Thompson. Takes the three. Drills the three-pointer. Allen for three. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
He knew exactly.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Mavericks lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Booker. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. Nurkic a screen on Irving. There's Beal with the three. Rebounded by Gafford.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Thompson passes to Irving. Out to Thompson. Here's the three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Thompson's got the lead up to 8 now for Dallas.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And for Klay Thompson, Richard, he's entering a different part now of his career.
And it happens to all of us. Father Time is undefeated. But Klay's game, his ability to hit threes at an elite level, that is not going anywhere, Kevin.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing he can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks. Out to Thompson. Back to Irving. Clock at 4. Washington with a screen on Beal. A deep three from Irving. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. And another shot. And the layup is up and in. Irving's got 9 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Beal from long range. They get it again. Here's Nurkic. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Nurkic playing with energy. He is a savage on that offensive glass.
Here's Irving, and there's the drive. Gafford kicks to Irving. Good on the triple. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
And it's good, 2 points. 14 points for Kyrie Irving. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Out to Thompson. Irving against Beal. The tray. Another three for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And here's Booker from the arc. Booker nails the three. So confident.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
1:02 left to play in the first half. Doncic with the bucket. He's got 12.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Here's Booker. He's got 15. Here's Durant. And the rejection by Gafford. Thompson outside. Pass to Washington. Here he goes to the middle. Now Irving. 17 points in the game. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Irving's got 19 points.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Allen with it. Nurkic setting the pick for Allen. Back to Beal. A three. Here's Nurkic, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks. And during that first half, thank you for being with us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So with Durant sitting on the bench,
3 points.
This is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Lee out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Bol. Then it's Plumlee, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Spencer Dinwiddie.
Some last season stats for him. Averaged 10 points per game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
They feel confident with him at the helm. He's effective at running the offense, and having someone like that off the bench is an absolute luxury.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And here we go, the fast break with Dinwiddie. Here's Exum, and it's sent back by O'Neal. And here's Jones. And the layup's good off the glass. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Plumlee with the rebound.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Castro O'Neal for 3. Hands it from downtown. O'Neal's got it back down to within single digits for the Suns.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Dinwiddie, and it goes down 2 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so different.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Marshall can't hit.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Jones looking for an opening. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. On left of the wing. Lively the pass to Exum. Lively inside. Working on Plumlee. Here's Powell. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Cole setting the pick for Jones. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Right wing, Lee with the steal. Outside, O'Neal. Fires from way outside. Kept alive. And Plumlee kicks to Jones. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Dinwiddie against Jones. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Suns 5th.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Jones, no luck.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Suns trail by 15. Bull with it. Still yet to score. Launches it. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for the Mavericks. And here's Marshall from the arc. It's good from long range. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside, Jones. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Resourceful move there, ending the period.
And so it's Dallas in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Derek Lively, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Dante Exum. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Marshall in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Irving against Beal. Nifty move. And it's Irving missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Booker out of a cannon. Outside Durant lets the three fly. Another three for Phoenix.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Offered a screen on Booker. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Irving passes to Washington. Shot clock at 6. Doncic dishes to Irving. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Suns trail by 9. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. For 3, Booker. They get it back. Nurkic the pass to Booker. Allen outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And stolen by Thompson. To the inside. Thompson gets it inside.
Clay can get it done inside, too. His role on this team is to score.
Booker the pass to Allen. Back to Booker. KD sets the pick for Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Irving. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Just another night at the office for Kyrie. What an incredible offensive talent.
KD a screen on Doncic. Out to KD. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They led by as many as 18 points. Thompson outside. Pass to Irving. For the 3. It's rebounded by Booker.
2 minutes.
Suns trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And that one drops.
We try and tell people there are stars and then superstars, and then there's guys like KD, top 10 players of all time.
Doncic feeling it out from past the arc. And Doncic with the triple.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Pass to Allen. Here is Durant. Allen finds Durant. Outside for Beal. Shot clock at 3. Shoots from the high post. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Playing with fire there. Beal barely beats the buzzer.
Now Irving from deep. And it's Durant with the rebound. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Durant hand delivers the transition bucket.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Here's Doncic. Nurkic with the steal.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
On the wing, Thompson. Allen defending. Dallas, no good that time either. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 16-7 run. There's Beal with the three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Well, for the Mavericks, they can just run out the clock. Irving surveying the floor. Lets it go with the three. The shot will not fall. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. It was up for grabs. Thank you for that, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge.
festive atmosphere. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Allen and KD are the forwards. Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. And for the Timberwolves, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Beal finds Durant. That one falls, coming off Beal's feed.
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
Beal against Edwards. And he makes it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I asked him about the many difficulties that Kevin Durant presents to a defense, and Coach said with most guys you can force them left or right or send help. With Kevin, he can always shoot over the top of you. Sometimes you feel helpless in that regard. Not a lot of solutions for a 7-foot sharpshooter, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Rising up for the throwdown, major hops from Edwards.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Randle, a screen on Beal. Randle outside. Pass to McDaniels. Out to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Back to Daniels. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. On the wing, Durant. Checked by Randle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, you can't afford to bite on this. I mean, once Durant has you in the air, the rest of it is elementary.
Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Edwards for 3. Sinks it from distance. Edwards has got 9 points. And Booker's got the ball here for the Suns. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
We know that's in the past. You can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Edwards looking it over. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 11.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
For 3, Durant. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Knocked away. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Randle, a screen on Beal. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And you like the to balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Suns trail by 3. Outside Booker. Will it go? Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Edwards finds Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Booker. And Edwards, here we go. Outside for Randall. Driving to the basket. And it's Randall with the jam.
Showing quickness off the dribble, something that separates Randall from most other power forwards.
20 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Booker. Pass to Beal. Outside Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Some room here for Beal. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
That'll count. No good. Tie game in Minnesota. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Allen and KD are the forwards. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I don't think the defense was ready for DiVincenzo to get assertive like that. Dunking right on top of him there. Oops, upside your head.
Durant with a screen on McDaniels. Booker no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Durant's shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you.
The easy money there for Booker. You can't let him get this close with the ball.
Edwards against Booker. Edwards, the pass to DiVincenzo. The 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Edwards against Allen.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
Here's McDaniels. DiVincenzo on the wing. Gobert finds Randall. Here's Edwards. He takes it in. And Edwards slams it in.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Now off the inbound. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Nurkic. Durant's got 6 points. Still very early, Clark, but some teams off to a blistering start.
Well, my motto, Brian, is that you can enjoy it and should while it lasts. Everybody's going to hit some air pockets and turbulence at some point. It's how you navigate that determines the outcome of your season.
Beal, that one's good.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
The kick out to Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Shakes him. Oh, Gobert rocking the rim. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
On the wing, Durant. Out to Beal. Lays it up and banks it in. Beal's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Such a tough guard. I mean, Beal mixing it up inside, coming out on top in that battle.
Outside Edwards. A minute 4 left to play in the second quarter. It's McDaniels on the wing. 4 on the clock. Baseline jumper. Rebounded by Nurkic.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Allen. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Randall. And stolen by Durant. In transition, here come the Suns. Booker, the pass to Beal. Durant with it. Allen on the wing. Durant surveying the D. A strong finish from KD inside.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Here's Edwards. Softly drops in the floater. Edwards got 22.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And stolen by Edwards. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Minnesota shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Free throw good, Edwards. Got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 1. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
You know, for the Suns, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like King.
Looking now at our featured game this evening, the Phoenix Suns have a close one on their hands.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call it, guys?
Appreciate you joining us.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Joe Ingles, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Mike Conley. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Dozier in at the 3, small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Conley. Outside Reid. Back to Conley. Stolen by Jones.
And sometimes you just overpass. I mean, that would have been a good time to just go up with it.
And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Alexander Walker uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Lee. And here's Jones. Clock at 6. Going inside. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Great denial by Reed. Boundless energy he brings.
Timberwolves shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Outside, Alexander Walker. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup. And now a three-point Minnesota lead.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Oh, screen on Conley. Outside Jones. And the three off target.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this bad.
Here's Dozier. No good on the three.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Here's Jones. Outside O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
On the wing, Ingles. Outside Conley. Back to Ingles. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Conley. That three's off the mark. The Suns have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. O'Neal passes to Bowl. For the tie. And he takes it up and lays it in. Bowles got his first 2 points of the night.
Few players are as tall as Bowl, I think, which makes him a legitimate threat to score inside almost at will.
Conley passes to Reed. Conley, a screen on Plumlee. The kick out to Ingles. .110 left to play in the third quarter. Conley against Plumlee. Ingles. It's hauled in by the Suns. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. That shot is good by O'Neal. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Conley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Tell you what, Conley may not be in his prime from an age standpoint, but I tell you, he is still tremendous as a floor leader, general, and he's a stabilizing presence on this team.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Joe Ingles.
Well, Bowl tries to keep his motion out of reach, so the D has to get physical.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Plumlee. Allen comes in for O'Neal. Beal, he's checked in for Lee. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones. Now here's Conley. Outside Reed. Now here's Alexander Walker. He's closely guarded. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Right side, Booker. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
makes his select.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Phoenix out in front, leading by just 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact of the hoop and the harm.
Second personal foul.
Free throw good, Edwards. And so here's Phoenix. They trail by 1. Booker against McDaniels. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. And down it goes. 2 points. Edwards got 28.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
Here's Edwards. Out to DiVincenzo. Randall deciding where to go with it. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Misses from short range. The Suns trailing to the inside. Here's Durant. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the basket by Edwards.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Up top, Booker, defended by Gobert. And Gobert with a block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
The Frenchman, Gobert. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Randall on the screen. Edwards against Booker. Outside for Randall. Inside. Outside, DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. Booker defending. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Durant with a screen on McDaniels. Booker, the pass to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
The experience coming into play there. Nurkic showing poise, draining the big-time shot.
It's McDaniels on the wing from behind the arc. The rebound by Allen. The Suns have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. McDaniels against Booker. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker's capable of, but cannot get a stop.
It's Edwards with a drive, and the shot goes in. Edwards got 34 points. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish. And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Poke loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. 1:11 left to play in the 4th. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Booker surveying the floor. A powerful slam from Devin Booker.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. DiVincenzo with the screen on Allen. 6 on the shot clock. McDaniels with it. Picked up by Allen. Booker against McDaniels. Outside Booker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge.
2 shots. Devin Booker.
So many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What's the best strategy for him?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
Here's Alexander Walker. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure...
It's Friday night, so let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall. And it's DiVincenzo in at the one spot.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
Doris with Nowitzki and Doncic, the Mavericks have gone from one great European player to another.
And you could tell the one year that Luka got to play with Dirk, Kevin, he absolutely loved it. He got to learn from a Hall of Famer and a champion. What better way to start your career?
Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to Houston. Pass to Washington. The drive by Doncic. Yes, that goes in. Doncic has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace, the drive is easy for the Don.
And the rejection by Gafford. Out to Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo. It's good from about 19 feet.
That is an absolute dime from the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. Every year gets better as a playmaker.
Inside. The kick out to Irving. Washington sets the pick for Irving. Doesn't go that time. Randall with some nice D. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
Thank you, David. DiVincenzo finds Gobert. Pass to DiVincenzo. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Here's Thompson. Rebound, Minnesota.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And the three ball is good. DiVincenzo's got 5 now. Here we are early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
The shot's good from Irving.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
drives in. Randall outside. McDaniels passes to Randall. Back to McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. The Mavericks leading. Doncic kicks to Irving. Doncic with a screen on Randall. Irving. It's hauled in by Edwards.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be. And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Randall passes to DiVincenzo. Randall against Doncic. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Back to Washington. Stolen by McDaniels. One-on-one fast break. The shot's good from DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got his third bucket of the night. Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic outside. Washington finds Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Edwards passes to Randall. Back to Edwards. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Timberwolves ahead, up by 2. From Target. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
On the court for the Mavericks. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And one forward, Thompson. And the other forward, Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. PJ can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
Randall, a screen on Doncic. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Gobert's got his first basket of the night.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Well, defensively, Doris, these Minnesota Timberwolves are really a cut above the rest.
They led the league in defensive rating in 2024. They have so many ways to shut down what you're trying to do offensively. Length, athleticism, rim protection, commitment, and great scheme. They are a nightmare. Boy, there is an artistry and a feel to Luka Doncic's game. This guy is elite with his playmaking.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Banked in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Gafford kicks to Doncic. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Can't get it to fall. Edwards drives in. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Washington with the screen on Edwards. Outside Irving. Here's the drive. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. This time they faced off. It was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
Here's Randall, and the layup falls. Randall's got the lead up to 6 now for Minnesota.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Doncic with a screen for Irving. Closing in on 4 minutes play here in the second quarter. Shoots the 3. Dallas no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. Luka Doncic grabs the miss.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
For the screen on DiVincenzo. Nobody near Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got a pair of triples in the second now for Dallas. Doncic against Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Softly drops in the floater. DiVincenzo's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Count that 1. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Doncic.
This guy is an absolute machine. Luka Doncic keeping his foot on the gas and giving the defense everything they can handle.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Stafford is screen on Edwards. Here's Irving. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 5. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
27.
Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man.
And turning our attention back to that first half of action, guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control. Thanks for spending half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Donte DiVincenzo.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Naz Reid, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Dozier in at the 3, the small forward. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Alexander Walker passes to Dozier. 6 to shoot. Reid with a screen for Conley. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Reed misses.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
Conley, the pass to Ingles, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Ingles has got his first points in this one.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Dinwiddie dishes to Marshall. Dinwiddie kicks to Marshall. Connects from three-point range. Marshall's got 5 points so far.
Well, how about that floor awareness by Spencer Dinwiddie, getting his guys the basketball in great spots.
Reed the pass to Conley. Reed with a screen for Conley. Back to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Dinwiddie covering. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it? Oh, my goodness. Not only a vertical threat, but a big-time finisher, Derek Lively.
Here's Dozier. Dinwiddie covering. Stolen by Exum.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
For the lead. Reed with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Nas Reed, what a nice find. This guy always has his eyes up and ready to look for options.
For Minnesota, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Marshall sets a screen for Dinwiddie. Rebound, Minnesota. Pass to Dozier. 1:27 left of the third.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Lively finds Exum. Back to Lively. Stolen by Conley. Alexander Walker on the wing. From the arc. Pass to Dozier. Timberwolves passing it around. 5 to shoot. Conley inside the line. Rebound by Marshall. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Well, he has proven that you've got to respect the long-range ability of Spencer Dinwiddie. Nice.
Pass to Dozier. Here's Alexander Walker. Dinwiddie covering. And he jams it with authority.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
From deep Ingles. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. 3/4 of play in a close game here. But a chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to...
It's not going to be easy. Come on. It's not...
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. And one forward, Thompson. And the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. DiVincenzo against Irving. DiVincenzo kicks to Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, McDaniels. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, attack the cup. Klay Thompson, more ways to score than you think.
Here's McDaniels. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. McDaniels got 4 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Washington with the screen on Edwards. And on the way from Irving for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Edwards. Edwards going all the way.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Gafford kicks to Thompson. Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. Misses the 3.
Definitely a situation we want to make sure we don't give him too good of a look.
Thompson against McDaniel. Oh, here's Edwards. Guarded closer. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Irving.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Edwards inside, covered by Gafford. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
And Edwards drops them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line. And boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Doncic with a screen on Edwards. Here's Irving out to Doncic. For the 3. No good from Irving.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's the screen. Here's Anthony Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Pass to Thompson. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Irving. Plays it up and banks it in.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. And when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
And here's Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Edwards against Irving. Left side, Edwards. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7, 12 now.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Washington with the screen on McDaniel. And it's Doncic missing. Timberwolves leading by 6. Pass to Edwards. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Back to DiVincenzo. hits the three-point bomb. And now a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And on the way from Irving for three. And rebounded by McDaniels. Here's Minnesota. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo with it. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Fires from way outside. Off target. And so Minnesota takes the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA.